Hello, everyone. Welcome back. So our previous incarnation has met an end. What that end specifically, we don't quite know. But now we are a new person. We are now a medium, so let us discover what that means together. So, a convincing spiritualist routine. Sometimes when I am particularly effective, the front row faints. This is a job. Oh, these are, I need to pause. These have timers. Something joyful. Delight does not endure for long, but sometimes it endures longer than we do. Something profitable. A ray of commercial light, a miniature opportunity, a figurative 5-pound note on the pavement. These are all memories from the looks of it. Something shameful. Not all private pleasures are suitable for public discussion. I stand alone, a well-attended performance by a stage medium. I stand alone in light on the stage. I take the first question from the audience, the first of many tonight who will refuse to acknowledge that the dead are dead. I've prepared well. I have a choice of responses. Do we want something joyful, something profitable, or something shameful? Let's do joyful. I've seen photographs of a golden afternoon, long enough ago to be sweet, not long enough to... not so long as to fade. Something more. So this is looking for a desire, which we don't have yet. Oh, fast forward. Gotta remember to do that. Okay, so they're sobbing when they return to their seat. If they return another night, I won't answer their questions. This should be the story they tell of me. There is something in the air tonight, the scent of snow. It seems unlikely. Mystique. Funds. Why is this gray? Oh, it's 3. Health. This is my body. There are other bodies, but this one is mine. The timer can go over here. It doesn't have any special text for us. Dream. There on stage, I remembered the pale dream. All right. The night before, there on stage, I remembered the pale dream that had come again, the cool wind that blew when the sun was red and low, the voice the waves once used, the shapes that loped beside us in the snow, the longing for it nests now like a knurl of flint beneath my heart. It's given us more health, it's given temptation remembrance. The cool wind that blew when the sun was red and low, the voice the waves once used, the shapes that loped beside us in the snow, all crushed behind the flat glass of time. I must revisit what was lost. Huh. There are colors in the world, there are colors in the mansis, and then there are colors lost. Their absence is the knife I cannot release. The remembrance temptation has its teeth in you, and no other temptation will touch you. The claws of memory beneath the soil bones, in the bones memory, in the memory colors. So I can't use this yet. Can I work with it? I hunger for what is lost, the way to that lies through another hunger. There is a secret I must study. So no, I cannot do anything with that yet. So I guess I'll just go through all of these. So something profitable. Refuse to acknowledge that the dead are dead. Something more. When I open my mouth to speak, I taste snow and copper. Okay, so we're a medium, or at least we pretend to be a medium. And we know that the dead are very much not dead. I mean, they are dead, but they're still, like, around. Ghosts are a thing. We see them in the Mansis. So we're doing our typical medium routine, and the first performance, we we smell snow, or we feel snow. And now, and which gave us our temptation, and now when we try to speak, the winter aspect is starting to speak for us. Or at least that's what I'm getting. The performance is not proceeding as I had planned. Oh, it looks like it's given us notoriety. I hear my voice from far away. I'm speaking of ivory and old snow. I am imitating the songs of birds. The audience have begun uncertainly to laugh, but a few of them are also crying. I'm speaking half familiar names. Montmorency, Nania, Therius. Oh, Therius. It goes on and on. Oh yeah, because we died, so I guess they're tying us. So we need to come up with a new name. We can't be Therius anymore. I'm sorry, I have to rebrand. Do I feel like a man or a woman today? Let's go woman. Let's go Rachel. Is that how you spell Rachel? I hope it is. I haven't seen that name in forever. I can't dream with anything yet, right? Because I don't have passion. So health will just give me contentment. Funds will just give me whatever. The explore action came up. Not Montmorency, but Montmorency. I had heard that name back when I still considered myself a painter. I wonder what would happen if I let all of these run down before I did the performances. I wonder if that, like, sets you down a different path. Or maybe they decay into something else. This was the place I had seen the name, a gallery with a grey facade shut up like the face of a window. The Montmorency MacDonald Gallery. Alistar Montmorency, third and last of the Montmorency cartographers, and his enigmatic benefactor Timothy MacDonald. I feel like we've heard that name before, Timothy MacDonald, but I cannot for the life of me remember where we heard it. Collected this small but striking miscellany. After their loss on their final polar expedition, the collection was made available to the public in a blank-faced gray building beside a quiet park, on condition that no piece of art therein was ever to be photographed nor exposed to daylight. So, if this is winter, it's given us a reason. This is the colors of winter. Is winter a fragile aspect that, if exposed to light, it's like it's how it, so it's like how it fades to heart, how it can be subverted into heart. Maybe it dissolves if under too much light or photographed. Is the photograph just to prevent it from being spread around and copied, or is the photograph something more specific? Does photography do anything in particular? Like, does it, like, dilute the essence of something? Or something along those lines? Let's put this over. Is this a location? It is a location. My contract is terminated before I've left the building. The theater manager doesn't even deign to insult me in person. I stand in the chilly street contemplating the rags of my reputation, while pale doves contemplate me from the theater eaves. Their chuckling and cooing is almost words. Montmorency, Nania, Therius. So that's given us notoriety. And again, we didn't do anything illegal here. We just screwed up a performance, right? That's not illegal. So notoriety, we did something very blatantly of the invisible arts in some way, and that has given us notoriety. A reputation as a medium. Sometimes I speak in voices that even I do not expect. So we are going from a huckster to an actual medium. Work. So can't work here yet. I can try reason. I'll try health. I feel like health's important to level up. We don't have the study action though yet. Dream. I don't want to dream of reason. Let's go to this gallery. I pay the token admission and climb the dark stairwell. This must mean something. Perhaps it means that I have lost my mind. What's this going to decay into? I'm very curious. Is it just going to disappear, or is it going to turn into something else? Season of despair, dark days. I must be careful not to let doubts creep in. Miss Nania. In the painting, Miss Nania's skin is dark, but her close-cropped hair is the ivory, and her eyes are the color of snow. Each day I return, waiting to learn the reason I was drawn here. I never hear the painting speak. It's only a painting! But afterwards I seem to remember things that she has said. Disputed saints, animatonical drawings, ossuaries in pastel, sketches of eyes daubed on rocks, old oils of a street of marble, temples in many weathers, titled The Seasons of Abydos. But one painting I find myself drawn to even before I see how she is named. So this is the Miss Nania painting? That's the Miss Nania painting. Sketches of eyes daubed on rocks makes me think of the Temple of the Wheel. Old oils of street of marbled temples in many weathers. Yeah, that's the only thing that's like tickling my brain. Just sketch of eyes daubed on rocks, because there were eyes carved into the lichen at the Temple of the Wheel, right? Explore. So yeah, let's explore with an occult scrap. That gives us vaults, right? Or places we can explore. Forgot how slow the timers feel at the beginning of the game. The day's done, so am I. I've earned my pay. Vitality. Let's keep working, because we don't want to run out of funds. So Rachel screwed up as a medium and is now doing back-breaking labor. Probably working at like a factory or something, right? Because that would be the most appropriate for a woman of her time. Doing labor, like, probably, I don't think they would have women, like, doing construction and stuff, right? And, like, this era. So she's probably working at, like, a factory. Okay, so this gave us Strathconn's residence. This is the library thing. Collector of rare objects will not sell his treasure, but if sufficiently cunning upon accomplice may gain entry. I remember how Miss Nania and I have spoken of the low red sun that understands, of that pale joy of flight. I have come to believe I bring her the treasures of my memory. She will leave a treasure in their place. Miss Nania, a painting of a dark-skinned woman with snow-colored eyes and close-cropped ivory-colored hair. She stands before a small marble tomb overgrown with star jasmine. The painting is signed Jonas B. Munch, 1811. I want to look up star jasmine and see if it has any like significance in like mythology or the language of flowers. I will be right back. Okay, I am back. Star jasmine, like other jasmines, symbolizes love, purity, grace, and sensuality, often linked to romance and weddings due to its intoxicating scent and delicate white star-shaped blooms. It also signifies spirituality, hope, new beginnings, and good fortune, appearing in religious ceremonies and representing divine love, healing, and endurance across the cultures. Okay, so that's good to know. It is a very pretty flower. And passion is giving us our passion. Interesting that a painting is giving us, connecting with a painting is giving us our passion back. Because we started with just health. So I'll put talk over here. I still haven't gotten study yet. What hunger drives us? We don't have that yet. Okay, so what am I supposed to do? Is this work? I can work still with this thing. I should probably do that. What is this going to turn into? If anything. Talk. Okay, so I can talk to the painting? Miss Nania waits with the patience that is the patience of images. Ooh, I can talk about this. Share a memory of secret sin with Miss Nania. Today, Miss Nania's eyes are almost sly. Huh. What was that? I saw a weird icon. Where is that? Darn it. It was like a crow skull or something. Yeah, let's explore with fleeting reminiscence. My thoughts will wander and I will follow. Old emotions will come to roost. So it looks like we gotta feed memories to Miss Nania. Oh, it's giving us restlessness. I guess we can paint that. We don't have the painting skill yet, though. Well, this... I need to move it over just a little bit more so I can fit study when I have it, because I am a creature of habit, and I like things arranged just so. Okay, we got 2 vitality, so I really want to unlock study soon. My reputation as a performer is ruined. My reputation as an oracle is only begun. But the authorities have their eye on me. Wait, why is this loading? Memory? Oh. So I can use any memory here and any memory. So is the medium all about collecting memories? For one reason or another. So do I have to feed memories to her while using memories in my as a medium? I can cobble together enough half-truths to satisfy my clients. We don't have any lore. Should I be dreaming right now? Because I can't go to the wood yet. Because I need moth, lantern, or knock. Let's try. Maybe that'll trigger something. Miss Nania says nothing, but I realize later the same idea must have occurred to both of us. We could use this as leverage against someone in authority. A favor from authority. I've learned something that will earn me a favor only once. So we did something shameful with a guy in authority, or gal in authority. This isn't a memory, so I can't use that with Miss Nania, do I? I don't have any other memories right now, so I gotta start generating memories. But interesting. So this implies that I had some sort of affair or tryst or something with an authority figure that didn't end well. And I can pull on that favor. Serve you or a follower from imprisonment, but it cannot be relied on. So I can pull that to... Interesting. I don't have any other memories right now, so I cannot talk. Yeah, I don't have any lore. Contentment. Memory is a maze and its heart is a garden. So this is a memory, right? This is not a memory. This is an influence. Okay, never mind. What's a memory? What are memories that we've seen? I'm trying to remember. Dread, I think, is also an influence. I don't think Dread is a memory. Ooh, it's sad season. Man, it's really hard to make these jokes from the point of view from a woman, you know? It's really easy. Wife bad, ball and chain. But there's less women ones that aren't self-degrading, right? So I'll try to see if I can think of a joke, right? Okay. So that gave us Mystique. Is Mystica... No, it's not. It's Reputation. But I can do Restlessness with Miss Nania. I didn't read that. I should have read that. You know... Alright, let's do this with Restlessness again so I can actually read it. This is going to give us Glimmering. This is going to give us Restlessness, I think. Contentment. Because I'm not with a man or a woman. I'm not romantically involved with anyone. Lantern. I think this gives Erudition. It would be nice if I had the study action, because I'm going to run out of my vitality. I have been paid my fee. It's difficult to say whether I have earned it. Unfortunately, fortunately, it's difficult for them to say whether I've earned it too. So that only gives us 1 funds. So it's not great. If this consumes Restlessness, Miss Nania's eyes are kind. Seek consultation from Miss Nania. I hope that I hope this eats Restlessness and stuff, because that would be nice. I don't have any other memories but Restlessness. And I didn't get Glimmering from this. I got Mystique from it. So I don't need more Mystique right now. Let's explore the capital, or explore the city with health, so I can maybe find the bookshop. And so what are the locations? There's bookshop, there's the club, and the auction house. Overlooked place, Miss Moreland's shop. How do I get the study action? How do I get the study action? I don't have any more help right now, so cost. Let's get a book, I guess. Maybe the book will give me the study action. Edition. Nightmare, the cleansing dawn. I can slough off my flesh patch by patch, tugging the tendons free like fibers picked from teeth. My skin lies like a shredded blanket. The sun heaves itself above the horizon with a triumphant battle yell. The light fades like an acid on my naked bones. Pain wakes me. My bones will throb for days. Fascination. Well, that's because I used passion. So passion, I think we got fascination last time when we used reason. So do reason and passion have the same drop table for that? Miss Nania, she understands my restlessness. She has noted herself now and then. She reminds me that nothing endures. Okay, cool. So I can get rid of restlessness that's like for talking to her. This is a memory. So I can use this. Is it safe to speak of this to her? This is not a memory. So this seems to pause. Whoops. This seems to pause memories, the countdowns, and this seems to consume them. I wonder what fascination would do. Now let's explore Route 3. Apollo and Marsyas. Yep, this is the heart one with the satyr's skin being flayed and turned into a drum. This is also a memory. I can do this with Dania too. Oh, here's study. Miss Nania has reminded me of a book I have not opened in years. I still have it somewhere. So I've got vitality. Hagen and Gristwood, funerary customs of the Rending Mountains. I have purchased this book long ago when I needed inspiration for my show. I had found nothing of use, but I remember now the formula that they recorded. The formula sounds disagreeable, but the mention of the powdered ivory speaks to me. This is lore. Formula elixir zeboim. I have here a secret, a recipe of honey, asphodel, powdered ivory, and a mottled fungus that grows only where the dead are buried. And a red secret, some words are spelled correctly only when the proper ink is used. Interesting. Can I use this? I only need to purchase a few final ingredients and then I can prepare the mixture. I must summon my courage and find a suitable meal. Temptation, taste, remnant. Once another wore this flesh. Materials, fun. So I need a dead person? The light here is brighter than I had realized. Colors swim beneath Miss Nania's skin like electricity, like oil. It is very hard to look away. So, oh, it just gave us more fascination. Cool. Can I use fascination here? I'm sure driving my clients to be fascinated is not going to go bad for me at all. Dread is a memory. Dread is a memory. Is this just going to breed dread? Should I really share my fears with her? I do not think that she is a kindly painting, not exactly. Study. Let's pop our vitality in there. There's no reason not to. So I need my temptation and this formula over here because they're going to be related. I should still be exploring for books. Or I can use my health. No, my health's still fatigued. So there was a cult, so I could, when I founded a cult, before I could use the cult action to, abduct a stranger, I could maybe do that here. But I don't have a cult yet. The longer I look at Miss Nania's smile, the more I am conscious of her teeth. Yeah, that just breeds dread as well. But maybe there's a purpose, because I've been paid my fees to... yeah, so that just uses it. I should probably dream away this dread and fascination. But, so this duplicates dread and fascination. Talking to Miss Nania about it. Found something noteworthy. The 6 letters on necessity. Warnings. Oh yeah, I should actually read this. RKNJL. Warnings and confessions about the cost of invisible arts. Julian Cosley. I can maybe start looking for people, and maybe I have to find someone to then start my cult. Oh, I'll constantly be working. I haven't painted yet. This character has a history of being a painter, right? I'm restless. Perhaps this is what I want. I can only do restlessness here. Is it because I don't have the skill yet? The wild imagination or whatever it is. Whatever it's called. Oh, shoot. I'm gonna get more dread. And the season of despair is coming. I've grown stronger. I've gained health. It'll be more difficult next time. Alright. Where's my reason right now? Alright, it's in the dream. So I can't get another erudition right now. So this will expire. Let's see if this gives me a glimmering before I study again. We should definitely be dreaming away this dread, though. First volume, we have read this already. This is the one that gave Lantern lore, and I think this is the one talking about the White Door? No, I think that's the second one. This one is talking about the trees and how they're trying to reach for the light. I don't remember other memories I had. Yep, that grabbed the first despair, and this has made me sick. So I gotta remember to actually cure that this time and not let it decay into decrepitude. To Horus. This is the book in Latin, right? Yeah. I have no more funds. This gave us glimmering, so we can study that. But we need to work a job that'll actually pay us. So, oh, I can use skill. So I can't explore right now. I can explore with health, but then I won't be able to use my health to work. I don't have any pawns to explore with either. I guess we're just gonna hold off on exploring for right now. The air is curdled now. I am home again in this lumpen flesh. Better, perhaps, so I can talk fleeting reminiscence with her. What's this looking for? Passion? It's gonna not be there in time. No. Yeah, I gotta use this. I can't use my fleeting reminiscence. I gotta use that. because I cannot afford this to turn into dread. There are more windows in my soul, but sunlight is not the only thing that passes through a window. A vivid imagination, that's what it's called. Let's get reason studied now. So I can have more than one reason for when I get clerical work or whatever. She understands my restlessness. What do you do with fleeting reminiscence? Miss Nina's eyes are thoughtful. I'm truly going insane talking to a painting, by the way. I don't think I commented on that too much, but I'm going insane. And now I'm considering eating people. It's just a little crazy. Finish early, here's my pay. I don't have another health. It will come back in 4 seconds. Health. Read whatever's to hand, erudition. Let's explore with health. And use erudition. No, sorry, use reason to get another erudition. Miss Nina acknowledges that all will pass, even memory, but that memory can be passed like a torch or a treasure. It's given us restlessness again. And using this with so this just this seems to transform or duplicate memories or get interesting. So I want to use Miss Nania to duplicate or transform. I'm sure there's a reason why you would want to duplicate or duplicate fascination or dread. I'm sure there's a reason. Probably to use them in rites or something. Or to use them with your medium, spirit medium. Because that pauses the timer and you can just keep going back and forth and have an infinite timer. Okay. I will try to actually get someone this time. Where's my... Here it is. I'm gonna put my stuff over there. Dreaming. I don't have the right lore yet. And I don't want to get more dread right now. Fleeting reminiscence. Can I turn this into anything that isn't restlessness? Because is there a way I can use it to turn it into contentment? I think if I explore with it, I get a chance of contentment, but I also get a chance of despair. So this still doesn't do anything. I need to use this with the formula. So that's the next step of this. But I need a cult before I can abduct people, right? If this gives me contentment, I'm good. If it gives me despair, I'm screwed. I don't have funds to buy opium. I was just about to say I could get opium to get emergency contentment, but I don't have any money. That's not great. It's giving us fascination. Gotta keep working. But I have enough vitality now that I can just go for the next level. So that's good. Oh, it gave us more fascination. I don't have health to explore with yet. Oh wait, right here, I do. Why is it over there? Hanger on. You're not quite who I wanted. Yeah, I wanted somebody with, like, more of a spine. So, basically you or Neville, I don't want. But this will give us restlessness that... we can try to get rid of with Miss Nina. Because we don't want it to turn into despair, so it's better if it's fleeting reminiscence. Oh man, I am riding the line of my expenses right now. Fascination, that's gonna run out soon. Oh god, no, the restless, this is gonna turn into dread. Oh, that sucks. Maybe I can pause it with the medium thing. I can pause it with the medium thing. Okay, I think I just gotta keep doing that until I can get rid of it. Collect health fatigue. Oh yeah, I didn't want to hire anyone. I don't have a reason to hire anyone right now. Do I have health to... I do, right here. Let's keep exploring. Found somewhere unusual, so... exercise the body. Now I can... whoops. Here. Lesson learned. Streets. Oh, that's not. I don't want this. Oh, this could give me contentment though, or it could give me more fascination. That's the fascination's about to run out. Oh wait. No, it's gonna get stolen before it can run out. Okay, I gotta keep using my restlessness here. Please do not give me dread or fascination. Subtle fracture. It's not great. It's not dangerous. Please give me contentment. Dr. Al... have we met him? Called the Alpine. He has an interest in overlooked history. He could use your assistance. Well, he can wait. Because I need to use this restlessness with Miss Nina to get rid of it. And then I need to work as a medium. Is this a memory? This is an influence, it's not a memory. Shoot. Oh, I can start without a memory. Do I get still? So it's 30 seconds. If I get paid without using a memory, that'd be great. But that's probably, that sounds almost too good to be true. It's giving us health. We have more health. 3 lessons learned. Should I just go all the way and upgrade my health all the way? So I can study it while working. Okay, thank you. Where did that came from here? Thank God. Alright. Bleeding reminiscence. Memories over here. No one stops by rooms today is for the best. I had nothing to tell them. Yeah, I gotta use memory. With this. So that's why it's 30 seconds, which is really nice. Because theoretically, I had infinite memories. I could just pop out 2 funds every 60 seconds. But you need the memory for it. So that's the inverse. Please don't turn it into anything. Subtle flaw. Okay. That you can turn into that. Don't turn it into anything else. Oh no! Oh no! So it turned into fascination. Oh boy. More restlessness that I have to get rid of. Vitality, that's gonna expire, so I should combine those two to get a lessons learnt. I could gamble, because this sometimes gives contentment. Oh, this gave another contentment, so this is going to be gone. Okay, I should not use this anymore because it will screw with me. I can only imagine. Found a place. Flame auction house. Fleeting reminiscence. I want to be able to keep working with health, so I shouldn't use that. I can explore with this. Maybe this will give me dread after this is gone, so it'll take it from here. Oh wait, I can use fleeting reminiscence with that. What am I doing? It'll take fleeting reminiscence. It's so hard to remember all the interactions. Oh, this will give contentment. I don't need contentment right now anymore, but that's good. It's better than nothing, I guess. I can search for more people. Yeah. Dread, memories, a maze, heart is the garden, and this will, yep, cool, 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 cool. So that worked out real well. I got real lucky with that. Glimmering. It's not really what I wanted. I mean, I don't need the contentment anymore, but it's not what I wanted. Vitality, more vitality. I don't want that there, that there. I got 128 seconds on that. I think I can dream with this, because this timer's 54.3 seconds, and this is a 30 second, so it cuts the cooldown for that in half, which is nice. Oh, come on! I just got rid of you! And where's my... Didn't you have something... Oh, it stole the dread. It was... Ah! 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 Okay, I'm okay. It's fine. They're both at 1, so I got some wiggle room. I should explore more with my health. So this gave another vitality. I can do one more thing before I gotta start combining the... Oops, that's not what I wanted. And this gave another vitality. So I have enough vitality now. Oh, I should have just combined it. What am I doing? Oh, I'm such an idiot. I'm such an idiot. Let's try sleeping with health to try to get contentment. And in the meantime, I don't have a memory. I can do this. Maybe this will give me glimmering. I don't want to use both passions because I need it in case. So why does this pull passion reason? A patron. We can learn from each other. This is a patron. Can I recruit patrons, or are they something different? Because these guys gave me the commissions, right, that I never ended up doing because I didn't have the relevant lore. So I want to keep a passion open. I don't need a hireling. Notoriety, I don't have to worry about notoriety. Poppy. It's Poppy. I don't want to talk to her yet because I want to ensure that I have someone to sacrifice before talking to her. So let's just keep searching for people. I really need, because I don't want to do a cult. I feel like for this, a cult founded on winter lore would be the most appropriate, right? Because I'm a medium talking to the dead. I'm eating the dead. I'm a ghoul, right? This is probably the ghoul expansion, or is this something else? But ghoul is the people who eat the dead. Is that where was ghoul mentioned before? I think it was in that one with the guy who is a ghoul who was like eating people in graveyards and then seeing people dance. So we still need the club. We need the club. So I'll keep exploring with health. I wonder if there are any other locations. An overlooked place. The club. Yeah, I do wonder if there are any... Yeah, let's keep looking. So, and after this, we're so short on funds. I don't have any memories. This is an influence on a memory. So I can't be a medium. Inspiration. Yeah, let's do the contentment. That's gonna expire soon. Restlessness. Exercise the body. Lesson learned. So I need one more. It's really easy to exercise the body when you don't have to worry about a boss that requires you to be in every whatever. Another vitality. I have so much vitality right now. I'm so vitalized. Call me the Velvet. Escape another fleeting reminiscence. So I could turn this into... Oh, it's Leo! It's Leo again. He's been my first every single time. We gotta get rid of this restlessness. So wait, hold on. Restlessness gives... This is something we need to keep in mind, because it's an influence and a memory. So it gives heart, grail, forge, lantern, and moth. And fleeting reminiscence gives moth and secret histories. So if we need a ritual that cares about this, it might be a good idea to switch this from fleeting reminiscence to restlessness. This gave more contentment, gave glimmering, so we can use that to level up passion after we need 2 lessons learned, right? Yeah, so we can turn that into a lessons learned. Let's paint, because that could probably give us more glimmering. Let's put Mystique in there, why not? Inspirations, let's do the fleeting reminiscence. And now I can lessons learnt. 1, 2, 3, there we go. Okay, I got 2 funds. Let's start going to Morelands again. Miscellaneous. And then I can use this to be a medium with, right? An affliction, but thankfully I have a crap ton of vitality. So that doesn't really cost me anything, which is nice because I have no money. Restlessness. Oh, it's already on the paint, so I can't use it for inspiration. So let's turn this into fleeting reminiscence. And then be a medium. Is there a way to get better at being a medium, right? An introduction to histories. I don't have any gold to go to any of these places with. Let's keep searching. Maybe we'll find a 4th place. That isn't the weird moonlight streets that can give you a grab bag of pretty much anything, it seems like. 3 contentment. Painting's real nice. If it Passion. Okay, health. So there are many things now that I could crush into in my fists. Use this with 4 lessons learnt to gain more health. Streets, a stranger by moonlight. She understands my restlessness and is giving us blah blah blah. What are more memories? Oh, I should study one of these, right? Start getting lore. This gives us Forge. We can talk to Leo, right? A new beginning. We got to start our cult. I want to start it with winter lore. Because, I mean, it's winter. I mean, it would be stupid not to do winter lore, right? In terms of, like, thematics. Not that I'm saying anyone who's done the mystic or the medium with different lore cult is stupid. But for our first playthrough, it seems obvious. Notoriety. I'm gonna get evidence against me because I like talking about ghosts. This is gonna give us restlessness. I need to work. I've grown strong, but I must still devote my health. Alarms of Steel. This is 45 seconds now. Oh, I should be still doing medium crap. Darn it. Alright, restlessness. Miscellaneous. Restlessness. Oops. Miscellaneous. Restlessness. I have so much fleeting reminiscence. Smacks roof. You can fit so much fleeting reminiscence in this boy or gal. Sorry, I forgot I'm Rachel. I'm Rachel now. Consider your priorities. Dream. I still don't have the right lore for that, so I don't need contentment. Yeah, this is asking for a doctor. Ooh, it's asking for a doctrine. Establish the Towers of the Dove, an occult society dedicated to all that has been lost and what may yet return. Okay, alright. Alright, read 6 letters of necessity. Even the sun can be divided. It requires 40 days for this division. The sun. The sun. The sun. Is it saying that the sun can be divided or has been divided? Right, because we've got the sun in rags. Although, why the sun in rags is winter? Because when you think sun, you don't think winter, first of all, and you don't think endings, you think life and other stuff. And if the sun is light, maybe the sun is different than the glory? Because if you look at the map of the Mantis, the glory looks like the sun. But maybe the glory is different from what the sun is. Moreland shop funds. Let's see. I still don't want to dream. I gotta study. None of these will really. Well, I guess I'm not searching for lantern lore anymore. Not lantern. Sorry, that was last. That was Therius. I'm not searching for winter anymore because I got this other doctrine. Health. Okay, yeah. Let's just do medium because medium actually gives us the most money per time. And I don't need. I mean, I could try to aim for 4 lessons learned, but I don't really need it right now. I got a lot of health. Talk. I should probably keep searching for people. Children of silence, I dedicated myself to the silence that comes and the cold that ends. Our purpose demands we recognize the truth that chills the spirit I must give of myself, my reason. An occult society dedicated to all that has been lost and what may yet return. You can use cults with the blah 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 blah. Is this different than the winter cult, or is this just a stand-in for the winter cult? I wonder if it's different than the winter cult. I should have waited until I had winter so I could tell. Yeah, this is the one with the razor slash. So this is the one talking about the woods and trees and the difference between light and light. This is the one with the razor slash talking about the white door and how a lot of artisans dream of it. I don't have any more money. Maybe I'll find a nickel if I go just start wandering around, right? There's no way that can backfire on me. I paid my fee. Sip will say whether I earned it. Fortunately, it seems to. So that ate the fleeting reminiscence, but it didn't eat the dread. So 32 seconds. I'm gonna keep an eye on that. I think it ate the. It's possible I just wasn't paying attention and it expired. I think it ate the fleeting reminiscence. So some memories are less. So I could flip this into restlessness and then just keep using it over and over again. That might be the go. The skin of Marius gives the oracle. Yep, this is the drum that it would drive would-be violators of the priestess to suicidal madness. Which is fitting for a satyr skin, right? We talked about that last time. For the subsequent playthroughs, if anyone's watching, if you want me to go back and read the books in detail again, with every playthrough, I'm willing to do that, but I don't want to waste our time unless there's something significant that I notice of the books that I didn't catch the first time. Let's do Locksmith's Dream. Explorer. Doesn't have anything that has my reason. My first recruit is going to be Leo. Again. Yeah, so that eats fleeting reminiscence. So I should flip this into... Oh, I can use my restlessness from here. So it doesn't eat restlessness, so I can just keep doing it with restlessness. And it will keep pausing the timer, so I could if I'm especially accurate, that can last a while. Since this is it ended the previous insanity one, and now it's the second insanity one. That's cool. Okay. Found in my cult. Step to greater power. I gotta organize this a little bit. So miscellanea will be right there. There. I'll put all the lore over here. Forge was like down here. Do I have any other lore right now? I have the Grail, which is in there. Leo's heart, if I remember. Ernest sword. Yeah, he is heart. So let's keep going. This notoriety's been here for a while and it hasn't taken it. Is it just because it keeps grabbing Mystique that I generate? Does it have like a random chance of grabbing Mystique or notoriety? If so, that's cool. So if I'm worried about and I can't get rid of some notoriety, I could just fill up on Mystique as like a smoke screen and waste their time. Yep, it grabbed Mystique again. Does it grab Mystique always before notoriety, or again is it a random chance? Read the time and account. We hear about the wood which rises from the world's foundation. All the trees reach for light. What does the wood reach for? Is there a difference between light and light? I think the key to dreams the wood might be actually real. So I can use this to go to the wood now, which is nice. I can start making some moves in the dream. Hanger on. These are the. This is my temp. This is the formula thing I need. I have 2 eruditions. I can increase my reason because I need 2. I already have 1 right here. Might as well, right? Keeps generating Mystique. And that's what I want right now. So not only is it a fast way to get paid, mirrors are calm, the sun is steady, the glory recedes. I am saying, if that's anything, mirrors are calm. Mirrors are silver, right? And are mirrors a realm, a medium that the glory can leak from? I have no idea. Temporary headquarters, I'll put that over there. I guess we can start buying books again. Buying books. Buying I'm trying to think of another B word to make an alliteration. We have not seen this gal. Renera has been found not guilty 3 times in 3 separate jurisdictions. She will likely never be found guilty of anything. I would say maybe she's Moth because of the deception, right? But she's also striking me, not been found 3 times in 3 separate jurisdictions, and with her look, she's striking me as like a femme fatale sort of gal. So she may be Grail. Ceremony. Oh, I don't have... Oh, I can use this. Okay, cool. No, I cannot. It doesn't have the winter aspect. Do I have anything of winter? I do not. So, do I have any trappings of winter? That's moth and funds. No. Okay. Well, I can't recruit her right now. I really need a winter lore. I don't have any books that I think give winter lore, because this gives knock, this gives moth, and I don't even have Latin to... I'll put my books that need translating down there. This obviously gives secret histories. Claude Hirschalt. I like how a lot of the author names and things mentioned in the books cross over. I think that's really neat, instead of having them just all be random people. Let's just keep recruiting people. Or, not recruiting, making acquaintances with people. So I have to study this a couple times before... Should I even try using reason with work? Because that just gets me position with Glover and Glover. A friend told me it was Glover, not Glover. So you can thank them for why I'm going to be pronouncing it correct going forward. But this is giving us one fund per 30 seconds. This is pretty good. As long as I'm on top of having restlessness, which shouldn't be hard because you get restlessness. I'm going to be getting another restlessness, and I can convert these to restlessness. So even if this expires, like, I'm good on restlessness. It gave us 3 for 70 seconds. So I guess if we get promoted high enough, it's good, because it gives us 3 every 70 seconds, which is like, it's like 50%. It's like 40% more money, but we had to work at it to get that high. So I think it's just, and maybe there's a way to upgrade this medium thing, like if I use the right memory or something. Still just grabbing Mystique. I wonder if it's just grabs Mystique before notoriety. Buzzing in the brain. That'll give us restlessness, right? I think this decays. Because it's moth. The moth thing that pops up here is all about... it gives us restlessness. And this, I think, gives us restlessness when it decays. Some influences, it seems like they just disappear. Some give us stuff we don't want. Exercise the mind, lesson learned. So let's keep doing that. This gave us another fleeting. Yeah, we've got so much ways to get restlessness. It's not even funny. It's not even funny, guys or gals. And the War of the Roads, 1450s. Yeah, so these are all books we've seen before. This is one I'll probably want to read again, because this had a lot going on in it. But so I think the books are static. It's not like a random drop. And I wonder if the books that you get from each vault location are also static. Because if they are, that would make planning like a route easier, because you get some. It seems like you get certain books give rights. So if you know what places drop the books you want, you can get the right rights, maybe. Let's I have 1 funds. Let's just keep buying books. We really need lantern lore. Not lantern, sorry. We need winter lore. More restlessness. I'll turn this one into... No, I'll just use this and then turn this one into... well, I'll see what timer is lower. And turn the lower one into restlessness. I mean, fleeting reminiscence. So this one is lower, so we'll just keep using this one. And we'll turn this one into fleeting reminiscence. Latin, so I can translate Latin. That's not, I don't need that yet. Funds. I'm going to die because I keep buying books. No, I'm not. I'm making a lot of money. Yeah, this decayed into restlessness, so... Erudition. So I need to study this one more time, then I do feel like leveling up the stats is a little tedious. So I might, like, if we do another play through the aspirant, or someone that we haven't, or one that we've already done, right? So we already know how the beginning goes. Unless something different happens for whatever reason, I might just fast forward through me grinding out each skill to get to max. Latin book. This is the orchids. I don't have any money. Should probably cool it down on exploring buying books for right now. Build up a little funds. Streets strange by moonlight. I do wonder if moonlight is the same as light, or if it's different in some way. And yep, more money. Miscellaneous. It's way easier to manage restlessness as the medium than it is the other people. I gotta find a way to get a body so I can eat it. Because restlessness is easier to manage because I use it for my job and it doesn't decay the timer when it's in there, and I can paint it away. I can turn it into fleeting reminiscence, which is harmless if I don't touch it. Fleeting reminiscence can turn into like fascination and despair and stuff, but that's only if I like do stuff with it. On its own is pretty harmless. Talk. Yeah, let's keep trying to find people. So, Enid, an acquaintance. Have we seen her? Enid speaks softly and sometimes her gaze doesn't focus on anything visible. It may be that you've dreamed the same dreams. Okay. I don't think we've seen her before. Or if we have, we haven't recruited her because I have no inkling of what her aspect's going to be. I've become unwell. I'll probably get vitality. Oh, I have vitality, so I can just dream it away. That's cool. Oh, shoot, medium. I want this. Oh, he's running. Yeah, this keeps just grabbing Mystic. I think the notoriety vanished. So you can use Mystique as a smokescreen, which is good to know. This becomes a lot easier to manage once you know what you're doing. Alright. I have such a smokescreen against detectives right now. He'll never vanish, right? Because every time he grabs a Mystique, he searches again. He doesn't leave. But, like, does it matter if I have this much Mystique? I'm just saying this would be the perfect time to kill a boss I don't have. Payment, I don't need a hireling. Oh, actually, I could pay them to kill someone for me. So I can get a corpse. And because I have so much mystique... because I have so much mystique, I don't have to worry about the notoriety that will come from that. Dream. Oh yeah, I have the wood now. I should be dreaming of the wood. I got used to not having the wood, and now I have it. I need to use it. So I got 3 reason. Do I want to keep going? 3 lessons learned. So the health was really easy to update because I was getting it from multiple sources. You can only have 3 at a time because of the time limit. So 3 and then 2. Yeah, I guess I can do this. I just don't want to because I want to read. What is below can't escape, what is below, above? Above. Hanger on, more mystique. So, another pawn. I like how the pawns have, do they have different aspects? I don't think so, because the one that was like moth colored we had edge. I wonder if they all have edge. Because I think that was the only one we actually managed to recruit, right? Because I could let this turn into dread and then dream away the despair. Yeah, so let's, oh, we don't have the hireling yet, so never mind. But I think we got to get the hireling to abduct or kill a stranger. I can't remember if you talk to them about the cult, it'll show, I guess. Hireling, professional muscle. I'll break them in half. So, let's just keep exploring with health. There's no reason not to. Fleeting reminiscence. So I talk to them first, right? And then I use this. Cult business, abduct a stranger. A skilled discipline can probably abduct an unwary victim. Yeah, all right. So much mystique. This is really nice, having this big of a smoke screen. I feel so safe right now. Watch it be a random chance, and I'm just, screwing myself by assuming it's not. I'll get like 5 notoriety, and I'll be like, oh, I'm so safe. Speaking of, let's get peculiar rumors. Do I want to dream of anything else? No, I think I should level up my passion. Yeah, but let's just dream. Whatever. What's the worst that could happen? I go insane. Erudition. Locksmith's secrets. Put that down there. Edge, winter. Yeah, that's actually, I estimated that pretty nice. Okay, so introduction, prologue wars, so Julian Costley, that was the name. I should have paid more attention to it. That was the name that was mentioned for this, the book that gave us this. He was either warning or being warned. It sounds like he was trying to warn Herschel. He was the one who was warning, not being warned. And it was, even the sun can be divided, but though it requires the forge of days. Why would that be a warning to Herschel? Why would that be a warning to Herschel? Because Hirschalt was dealing with winter and death, right? He wanted to die. So how does that relate to the sun and it being divided? Is the sun winter? That doesn't seem right, but the sun in rags is clearly winter. Is the sun in rags like a literal sun in rags, or is the sun in rags like just some priest dude that is like metaphorically the sun or some crap? And then story I might find someone who will hear what I know. Colleague, yeah, so introduction to histories. The second one is apparently the true one, but all of them have blood silver design and... Sorry, I'm quizzing myself right now. Blood silver design and worms are true across all the histories. What are worms? What are worms? They feel significant. The Worm Museum's pretty high up on the Mansis. What is this thing? Also, a place called the Bounds is a boundary, right? It's a boundary from something else. So is there something beyond the bounds? Is this the sun? Is this thing the sun? And this is the glory? So the sun is separate from the... I don't know. I like these little screamy boys. Look at that. And there we have two more over here like... Oh, I wonder... Because, like, it looks like they're, like, on all fours, right? The wood mentions wanting to get onto all fours a few times. When we first were tempted to go to all fours to avoid the lowed branches, and then... I can't remember what prompted it, but we were like... I'm gonna get into cult scrap. But we were like, I wanted to drop to wolf fours... And then I remembered that I was a creature of fire and flint. So are these like primal things? Like are these the things that are actually on all wolf fours? Because we're also the memory that is mentioned in our temptation, the shapes that lope. So cool wind, the blue and the sun. When the sun was red and low, the voice the waves once used, the shapes that loped beside us in the snow. Am I drawing conclusions that don't exist? Am I drawing connections that don't exist? Collect. But I feel like wolf or animalistic running is a bellowing and unorthodox Catholic with a mystic streak and an untrimmed beard. You would look so much better if you just trimmed your beard, dude. I mean, look at me. Look at my trimmed beard. I look amazing. You too could look like me. You also just need to get purple and red paint and just paint your face. Okay, we have a lot of money now, so let's keep... That gave us notoriety, so I want to see... I need to keep track of if this gets grabbed or not. I'm going to put it down here, so it's furthest away. I doubt position matters, but it might. Should I use the occult scrap? No, I'll hang on to that. Let's keep getting books. Let's exhaust the bookstore, so we don't have to worry about that anymore, and we can clear that out. Dream. Do I want to use passion? Yes. Yes, I do. The answer is yes. The glory is the question, and the moth always answers yes. And passion is moth. I see. I'm smart. I'm a smart guy. I'm a smart guy. Blood, silver, design, and worms. The worms. Central axis of each of the histories, and claims that so-called second history is the true one. Are there only 5 histories? Or are they the 5 major histories? Like, are there many more histories than those 5 major ones? Like, are they like splinter timelines? Like, that are like a little shriveled branches? You know, does that make sense? Study. War of the Roads. This is the one that I want to read again, because it had a lot going on. In this past, a score or more of longs were made. They brokered peace with the Forge of Days, long enough to set England on a path of early conquest and eventual destruction. The Forge itself devoured the greatest among them. A score or more of longs were made. What are longs? What are longs? What are longs? Is it one of the ones we can summon? Because there was something... So, like, some of the heart lore, or some of the lore says, oh, you can do this, you can summon this thing. But when we tried to summon with Moth, Grail, and Forge, it was like a seductive yet dangerous thing or whatever. It didn't give us the name. And because this is tied to Forge... This whole thing is tied to Forge. I wonder if that is a long. Whatever you can summon from that ritual is a long. My minion has returned empty-handed. You son of... What am I paying you for? Huh? What am I paying you for? Get out of here. Go back out there, you useless. Useless. How hard is it to abduct a stranger? I can't imagine it's very hard. You got 5 edge. You figure it out. Anyway. The Skeleton Songs. This gave us... What did this give us? Was this Grail or Heart? I think this was Grail. It gave us Grail. I think. But this is the one that I thought was connected to another one because of the poems and the artistry between this and the dances. But I guess poems aren't quite the same as dancing and music, right? And a lot of mythologies and stuff, they are the same because it's an art, it's a passion thing. But in terms of the heart symbolism, it may not be. I really need winter lore, though. I really need a book that'll give me winter lore. So I can actually start recruiting these people. Or an influence that gives winter lore. I don't think any of the influences that you can get from the woods is winter. I think the influences were Heart, Knock, Grail, and Moth were the ones we could get from the woods, the well, and the Temple of the Wheel. Let's use the lower timer one so we have enough time to actually turn this into restlessness. The Burning of the Unburnt God, compiled by Hasti Tasmain from oral traditions in rural Persia. For one of these playthroughs, I might just go through, level up my stuff, buy out all the books in the library, and cross-reference the names mentioned in the descriptions. And see what connections we can draw from that. But this is the god that turned out to be female, and that's why the author thought they were suppressed, right? I guess even in this setting, sexism exists. Because of course it does. It's a cosmic horror. Like, of course it does. Word of truth. I probably need more passion. I should probably try to level that up. Oh, I got 2 furtive shoots in a row. Let's keep exploring. Come on, abduct a stranger. Oh, so this is gonna turn into dread. I guess that's not the worst. I've been really good at keeping up with the restlessness and dread. These are both going to turn into dread. Yeah, so these it hasn't taken the notoriety yet. It still hasn't taken the notoriety. Victory of the Crown. Erratic accounts by one Arin of the hunting and consumption of supposed immortals by shadowy cults of assassins, published in the late 19th century. So this is going to be Edge, I believe, if I remember correctly, and the color. I do like how the books are color-coded. Have we seen a book that didn't match the color of the lore that it gave? I don't think so. We have had ones that are like, why did this turn into this? But I think it was still the color. Like the comedy book or whatever, the one with the 4 people that was supposedly a comedy that was just everything about that, it was screaming not lantern to me. It was screaming like moth or something. But it was a yellow book that gave lantern more. Dream. I'm gonna need my passion to turn into glimmering, so I will hold off on dreaming for now. I gotta get the white door so I can start using this health that I have for it. I've got so much health. Explore. Yeah, let's keep going to Moorlands because we need a winter lore. We need winter lore. I think there were only 2 books that gave us winter lore from the shop. A hapless prisoner, someone who has fallen into your clutches, they won't survive forever. Cool. So, can I eat this person? I guess I'll have to wait. No, can I dream? No. How did I pull that up again? Was it work that I used? I can't remember what it was that I used. What was it that I used it for? But either way, I think I needed... It said remains. This is immortal, so do I just have to wait for this guy to die? He doesn't have a prisoner. He doesn't have a timer. They won't survive forever. So, I think I just got a prisoner now. It gave us another notoriety. And none of the 3 notoriety we have been taken yet. So I think the Mystique is a smokescreen. I think it will always take Mystique so far. Or we have gotten really lucky. But that's probably in part because we have so much Mystique. Talk. Decide a prisoner's freedom, death, or... Okay, so I can kill this guy. Fate. What indeed? Dread, fascination, or restlessness? Not all endings is beautiful. This is the last day. I'll make it quick. I kind of want to see what restlessness does. But I don't have it. It's in here. It's 30-second timer, so... Yeah, let's just kill him, because I need his corpse to eat. I'm pretty sure. Passion. Wrapped in the King, detailed accounts by James Colin Murphy of the secret bacchanals and ecstatic dances observed in the necropolises and graveyards in southern Europe, in Egypt, and in Anatolia. This author is self-confessed ghoul, an eater of buried flesh. He claims to have witnessed the dances while at his feasting. Does it matter if they're dead, or does it matter if they're buried? Like, would I have to bury this dude and then try to eat him? We need winter lore. We need winter lore because I have so many people I can recruit. I don't have winter lore. Human corpse. This will only last 60 seconds. The spirit is departed. At some point, the smell will be so bad you'll have to dispose of it, but here it is for now. It may attract attention. It may be used to impress the impressionable. Even after the corpse is gone, notoriety will remain. It does have winter, so I could use this to recruit someone, but I don't know if that will consume it, because it's also an ingredient. No. I think I gotta study with it. No, I guess I could still be going away at the medium thing. If not for the funds to get Mystique to protect myself. So can I study this? Temptation, taste, and materials. So I need funds. The first taste. I will dine alone, or not exactly alone. Force of will. It is difficult. Yeah, I guess it is difficult to force yourself to eat a corpse of a guy that you captured solely for the purpose of eating. It is difficult to begin. I find that I have to concentrate my will into a jagged thing like a stone spearhead, but with each mouthful, it is easier. That is disgusting. Why am I doing this? This looks like it gives moth ointment. Yeah, I think this gives really high moth, but it gives moth, which we don't want right now. I need winter. How hard is it to look at a library and be like, oh, this is a book I want? I mean, yeah, they say it's a esoteric bookshop and blah, 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 blah. I get it. I'm just trying to find anything that is of use. The first taste. With each of us, I wrote much later in my journal. We, each of us, I wrote much later in my journal, have a memory of a moment when things changed forever, though at the time we never knew it. Perhaps the world also has those memories. I recall then that I laid down my pen and looked out past the window into the dark, but I've forgotten the other side of that moment. Perhaps I wiped my mouth, perhaps I licked my lips. Gross. The cool wind that blew when the sun was red and low, the voice the waves once used, the shapes that lope beside us of the snow, all crushed beneath the flat glass of time. I must revisit what was lost, though the taste of it be ripe and strange. So it added on I must revisit what was lost, though the taste of it be ripe and strange. Claws of memory, beneath the soil, bones in the bones, memory in the memory colors. Aspect graveyard mouth. Now that I've tasted the graveyard fruit, that's what I think I remember hearing graveyard fruit before. I just assumed it was some like weird. Oh God. All right. Now that I've tasted the graveyard fruit, the hunger comes often to trouble me. My mouth waters at the fragrance of decay, and my belly growls like a dog. Reduce this by feeding on remnants. Do not ever permit it to reach 7. The game may end, and not pleasantly. So I have to keep eating corpses. Something unexpected. Every life has its impossible corners. Formula Elixir Ziboim. That formula which quickens the memories of the decaying flesh in the bellies of the living. Such a thing could not exist without the consent of both the flower maker and the Eligast, and with the assistance of 1 more hour besides. Flower maker, Eligast, and the assistance of 1 more hour. I remember hearing the flower maker. Did we hear about the Eligast before? Eligast. Because it's dealing with endings in winter, does it also include the sun and rags? I don't think so, because this is quickening the memories. I don't know. Either way, this is not the route I wanted to go down. I didn't want to go down eating people. But I guess this is the path that we have chosen for some reason. Let's get more glimmering. I need 2 lessons learned, so I want to use this with Miss Nania, I'm assuming. Does eating a corpse always provide one of these, like, something blanks? Man, this Mystique is really... If this is a random chance, I am doing fantastic. Orchid transformations. There, these both give hearts or a grail. So I don't need any of those. I don't have any my funds. I need to get a better paying job. This is a memory. I can maybe use it to work. Will it consume it if I do? It does not do for oracles to be too predictable. It has a different description than the other memories. It has 1 dread. I should probably try to get rid of that. Glimmering. This still has time, so I can do 1 more glimmering before I need to condense them. Because passion is the one I have the least amount of right now. So it'd be nice to be able to work with the 3 of them. I never remember exactly what I said afterwards, but my lips retain the taste of the words. So it gives 2 funds, but it did eat that memory. Oh, it gave us lesson learned. Well, I wish I would have known it would give lessons learned. What did the memory, the something shameless gave us the favor from authority or whatever. I wonder what it would have given us if we talked to Miss Nania about it. But it gives us more money. I gotta keep using this. It gave us more money and a lesson learned. And this will give us more restlessness. Oh, it finally pulled an order already. So it is a random chance. No, just because I had so much mystique, it just... the odds are in my favor. But these will expire, so it's not that big of a deal. But if I'm going to be hunting people down to, like, eat them, it's probably going to be something. That's probably why, in a game balance sense, probably why everything generates so much mystique. right? Like, that's, if in a game balance sense, that's what I would imagine, is so it gives you a little bit more protection, because this is my goal is clearly, first of all, I'm going to have to be dealing with this as a new game over option, and to deal with this I need to eat people, which gives me notoriety. I think it gives it two. It gives me one for the kidnapping and one for the killing, right? So that's probably, so I should definitely not go into the clerical work. And that is a timer I cannot deal with in this playthrough. Because I can also generate a lot of mystique with painting. I think even more mystique than this gives. So if I really, really need to throw up a smoke screen, I'm gonna need to maybe paint a lot. Speaking of, I think I'm going to paint right now to get rid of this restlessness. And let's use a mystique that's about to expire so it lasts a little longer. Let's get rid of this one. And then let's get rid of this restlessness. And then we can turn it back if we want to be doing medium stuff. I think the way these interact is really cool, although it seems like it could be kind of grindy. Like, the mechanics are cool, but I don't know if this is going to be cool for long. I don't know how, so if this ends up being like something that I need to do a lot of like repetitive stuff, I might end up cutting this up. We will see. Probably not this episode, but next episode, depending on, again, what's going on. Oh, this gave us our notoriety back, so we failed to make evidence. Ha, sucker. Let's keep going for Grail. Talking publicly will not be great for us. Dream. I don't want to dream anything right now because I still need my passion. Although, actually, I don't need my passion, but I'm going to need my painting thing. Let's turn this back. Let's turn the. Oh wait, I can't. I'm looking for. Right, I don't want to use my passion because it's going to be needed there. But this is why I'm studying Glimmer. It's giving us even more glimmering. So maybe we should just paint a lot to level up our passion. But it doesn't seem consistent on whether it gives glimmering or not, which is the problem. But I'm not gonna, let's do some physical labor because I don't want to use this because it'll eat it. And I don't have any other memories to use right now. And I don't want to use my passion because this might need it. And I'm going to need this to level up my passion. So I'm just, yeah, I think that's the, and I don't want to not do anything with my work because I need the money, right? Oh, speaking of, I should buy more books. I would like some winter lore, please. Glimmering lessons learnt. Lesson learnt. Oops. Lesson learnt. Lesson learnt. Start. Oh, and this will give me a vitality, which I can use to heal that for free. Yep, I'm just gonna keep pulling Mystique. I should generate more Mystique. Collection of essays. It's not quite what I want. Collect. This is gonna vanish, and I gotta use this here because otherwise it's gonna vanish, and then I won't get a Mystique out of it. It's funny, Mystique is something I didn't want in the other playthrough, but that was that because I was being stupid or because I had less notoriety to deal with? No, I almost got arrested several times. Like, I almost got, like, And Violet did get stolen. So maybe I was just being stupid and didn't realize the value of Mystique. Oh, okay, it took my notoriety. Well, I was getting lucky a lot. My luck was bound to turn around. Collection of poetry. I don't want poetry. I want winter lore. Please give me winter lore. Please give me winter lore. More Mystique. I don't have anything else I can use here. Unless this gives me... No, that just gives me passion. Which, I mean... So I need 3 lessons learned. I already have 3 glimmering. I might as well, right? And I can get even more glimmering by dumping my passion into that. Yeah, let's do that. And then a Mystique. Which will let the Mystique last longer, so I keep the inspiration. I don't want to... No, I don't want to do the paint with this, because I think this will give me notoriety, because it counts as lore. So let's do a portrait of this No. I like her vibes. I like this femme fatale vibe. We have so much in common. You killed maybe your husband or lover or whatever. I killed some random guy off the street to eat his flesh. We're basically the same. Talk. That gave us another hanger-on. Let's just keep recruiting. Because I don't need Miss Maya for anything. Money on better pates. I don't have money, so... No, I can't. Sanskrit. Cool, I don't have money. I could explore with health. Maybe I'll find another location. I should probably start using these occult scraps. Health. Health. Let's, No, I need this passion open for if this grabs. These are the patrons, right? That's why their name tags are different. A knock. I'm good with doors. So, do these hirelings, because these hirelings have their own... sorry, give me a second. These hirelings have their own aspects, right? So, if I were to get a moth hireling instead of a knock, what could I use them to destroy evidence? So, do they have the same kind of vibe as my followers on what they do? I should learn what each aspect does, but for that I need winter lore so I can recruit people. Ooh. Okay. So the hook thing doesn't give us restlessness anymore. It gives us another... Oh, that's so bad. It's so bad. I'm gonna have to kill and eat so many people. I'm gonna have to kill and eat so many people. I don't want to kill and eat so many people. Alright, so you gave me 1 funds, 4 Mystique, a Glimmering, which I can use to her back, my skill back, more Mystique, that's the Mystique I already used, and then Passion. That gave us 4 Mystique. Nice. I like having I like being mysterious now. I'm probably still playing that wrong. I probably shouldn't be stacking up this much Mystique. Dream, no. So I need to use the study action, right? With this, and then this to eat someone. Ugh. Alright. I really hope it won't force me to eat my followers, because that will not feel great, right? Because I could put my followers into the cupboard, or whatever, right? To turn them into a prisoner, and then I could kill them. Let's keep getting Glimmer, because this is So let's not do that. Can I... Let's hold off for 2 seconds. Glimmering lesson learned. I don't have another glimmering lesson learned right now. This is about to expire, so might as well. And then, because I need 3, I could read this. Yeah, we'll do that. So I can use this to gain money at least. And then might as well pop Mystique in there. Inspiration. Let's do another portrait. She only gave me 1. Maybe Leo, who's actually a follower, will give me more. Well, yeah, I got tentative evidence. Ooh, all right. Oh, I don't have passion. This will, yeah, that'll refresh in time. Paints, I don't have any paints I can use. I need to go to a vault so I can get some paints. Fatigue, that didn't give us anything? Did it give us contentment and it got stolen? No. Right? What did that not give us? Either way, yeah, let's keep searching these occult scraps so we can get... I really want winter lore. Ooh, 2 funds, Mystique, Contentment, Glimmering, more Glimmering, Leo, Wild Imagination, more the Mystique and Passion I used. So I have Glimmering lesson learned. I have Glimmering. This is going to make another lesson learned. I don't need to read the book. Yeah, I don't need to read the book. I got plenty of Glimmering. Inspiration, Contentment. Oh, why not? Contentment's not a memory, right? No, it's not. It should be. I want it to be a memory. And then... this will hopefully give me another Glimmering. Fleeting Reminiscence, I can turn this into Restlessness so I can start doing the... Who was she again? She was... First hand, so I think she was Forge. I don't think we got to see what he was. We didn't get to see what she was. He was pushover. He was the pushover aspect. We don't know. She was Forge, I think, and then these 2 are instructors. Let's turn this into Restlessness. St. Agnes Hospital. This is the one that we went to and actually cleared, but we got cursed from it. It was the Dry Soul Curse. Study. So I just need 1 more Glimmering. So I'll wait to see if that Glimmering lives. If it lives Glimmering. I hope it does. Oh, come on. I hate how many steps there are to painting. Did it give Glimmering? Does not look like it did. It gave 3 Mystique, though. Alright, let's study this, because I think I still got time, right? Because 60 seconds, then 60 seconds to combine these. Yeah, there's time. I just wish I didn't. It would take 60 seconds less if it just gave it to me. But yeah, now we can medium and be restless and get a lot of money that way. Let's keep searching for people. I don't need to save my oh, I do need to save my passion. Where's my passion? 45. Yeah, I don't need to save my passion because it'll refresh by the time I need it for anything. So let's keep going. I'm actually let's stop here and we'll continue next time. So thank you again for being with me. And hopefully we don't have to eat too many corpses.